Death is an eternal truth. Whoever is born on this earth must abandon everything one day and embrace death. You must have thought at some point that what happens after death. Unfortunately, no one has any concrete answer to this question. Yes, it is definitely that scientists from all over the world are engaged in finding answers to this at their level. In recent decades, scientists from all over the world have given some theories which are in themselves astonishing and amazing. So, today we will look into freaky and bizarre theories of what awaits us after the great beyond. A theory that has been around for decades now says that the whole universe is actually one giant brain of some higher species. It can be a single brain or multiple brains in some containers. If we believe this theory, then our solar system is nothing but a brain cell, and we humans are insignificant parts of this cell. For us, our thousands of millions of years of history has happened in less than even 1 second for that huge brain. Well, let us see what it says about our life after death. What happens to our own dead cells? They are sloughed off and discarded. If we are an insignificant part of a huge mind, then something similar will happen to us. That is, when we die, the universe will leave our consciousness where it dumps its filth. Oh, gross. I know that this theory is a bit strange, and it is also a bit difficult to digest, but it is only because we do not know all the things about it. What is life? It is very important to know the answer to this question. We know that we are alive and are completely controlling ourselves with our minds. Our brain uses only 20 watts of power for this. This power is so low that most of the light bulbs use more power than that. So far, biologists have not been able to fully tell how our brain does everything so correctly. Consciousness is our specialty, but we do not know where it comes from. And where does it disappear after our death? According to the orchestrated objective reduction theory of the mind of Sir Roger Penrose and Stuart Hameroff, consciousness depends on biologically orchestrated, coherent quantum processes in collections of microtubules within brain neurons. But these brain cells do not make it, they become one of its means. According to this theory, you can think of this universe as a sea of consciousness. The consciousness that exists in humans comes from here, and after our death, it returns back. Everything in the universe is connected to consciousness. You can understand it this way. If you consider a sea to be the consciousness of the universe, our consciousness is a wave. It stays on the ground for a while and returns back. So the conclusion is that after our death, our consciousness goes back to the universe where it can stay forever, or it can go back to another body for some time. So our consciousness is deep-rooted in the universe. It is intrinsically confusing. According to the concept of reincarnation, after our death, our soul enters a new body, so that you are born again. Dr. Ian Stevenson has researched incarnation and investigated hundreds of cases of children who claim to have previous lives. He was an academic psychiatrist and had founded the Division of Perceptual Studies at the University of Virginia. Sometimes he refers to incarnation as survival of personality after death. He believes, along with heredity and environment, it can offer a possible explanation of many personality traits, including phobias. But none of the claims have been proven true. Our theory is a bit different from normally what Asians believe, and Western people disagree. When this theory originated, people did not know much about the complex and mysterious nature of the universe. That is why they only imagined that our soul can only reincarnate on Earth in a different body. What if your soul is reincarnated in some other section of this universe? What if your soul does not enter a new body, instead take a form we do not know about? According to this theory, our soul/consciousness can go anywhere in the universe. This means you can again be a human, or some cool alien, or some trivial insect, or something we do not understand yet. We actually cannot imagine what we will be after our death in human form. Can you prove that this world and universe really exist? You most likely will say yes and give evidence to the things and people around you. But according to the theory of solipsism, nothing exists outside the mind and your brain. What you see and hear is true for you, but you can never prove that the people around you really exist. If you believe this theory, you are the only creature in the universe. So after your death, the existence of the universe ceases. That means all those people you know, love also cease to exist. All the things and people are merely the projection of your subconscious mind. So look again at the world and stop complaining about meaningless things. After all, you have created all this. Although this may sound like some concocted stories of the 80s, this is completely possible that our life is nothing but a dream of some creature. You all must have dreamed. Dreams look so real that it is only after we wake, we realize that we were dreaming. We lose the grasp of what's real, what is a dream. Dreams are the product of our own subconscious mind, so it can be debated that they, in fact, are real. Greg Levoy, author of Vital Signs, The Nature and Nurture of Passion, thinks so. And some real-life world-famous ideas like Google, theory of relativity, the first periodic table, etc. were first experienced in dreams. So we can say that dreams can be very real. So it is possible that after our death, we wake up in the real world. Pretty much like Inception. Now the question arises that what happens when the creature who is dreaming dies? There is no answer to this question for the time being. We do not know that whom we are talking about waking up from sleep is in human form, or some soul, or something else we know nothing about. Unlike other creatures of the earth, human beings are the only creature that has knowledge of time. We know that time only moves forward in the form of days, months, or years. But is this really what time is? The understanding of time that we have is created by humans. Whatever we think of time can very possibly be wrong. We believe that time always moves like a stream of a river. It is not necessary that the universe also operates the way we think time works. The past or the future exists in the universe along with the present, only we cannot see it. Imagine, reality is a film strip and consciousness is the projecting light which makes us see the film. Until a frame comes in front of the light, we cannot see it. But its existence cannot be denied. Time and reality also work in the same way. We cannot see the past or future, but they exist simultaneously with the present. We are bound by three-dimensional space-time. So, how all this connect to death? Well, you never die. Death is merely an illusion. You always exist in the frames where you are alive, because you can't exist in the frames where you are dead. It's just that other people think you are dead because this does not hinder their existence. I know this theory is confusing, but it is worth it. Finally, a non-nihilist theory. We cannot say for sure anything about life after death. According to the many worlds interpretation theory, almost infinite realities exist. This massive number of parallel universes contains every possible thing you can think of. There is a universe where you are a billionaire, or one in which Hillary won, or one in which I am reading this article written by you. So anything is possible after death in some universe. There is a universe where reincarnation happens, or one where heaven and hell are actually there. There is a universe where we turn into zombies after death, or one in which we simply die. All the above theories are possible in some parallel universe. We just do not know in what universe we exist, or maybe it is yet to be determined. You may end in the universe/theory you believe in. If you believe in the solipsism theory, your universe will end after your death. I mean, anything is possible. So, let your creativity flow out and think of different theories after death from your own and tell in the comments. Because there exists a universe for everything we can think of.